Morning, everyone. Welcome back. So your extended school year, and I'm happy to be part of it. Master Del Sordo from PDH Martial Arts. Let's do some warm-ups, brief warm-ups, but before we do that today, we will always go into our meditation first, which is here. It's gonna look like this. Meditation. Korean word is muknyum, muknyum. Everything we do is going to be in Korean as well as English terminology, because we're a very traditional school. So meditation, muknyum means meditation. We're going to sit with our eyes closed, crisscross applesauce. I'm going to do this with you guys. So have a seat, cross your legs, proper way to meditate is hands on your knees, back straight, eyes closed. I'm going to count to 5. We're going to do a brief meditation. Eyes closed. Hana, dual, set, net, and das. This is the time you just want to relax your body and breathe, control your breathing. Eyes open and standing up. If you're having any difficulty standing up, you should try and use without your hands, but if you have to use your hands, use one. Roll one foot behind you, come up on a knee, and then stand right back up. Now, since we're traditional art, and you know me, we're going to start from attention, which is cherry up. That's in a listening position, ready to work. After that, you're going to go to bow or kyungret. Why do we bow? You guys remember? For respect. That's right, respect. So we always show respect for one another by bowing. Instead of doing a high five, shaking hands, saying hello, goodbye, all you have to do is this, and it's pretty much done. Okay? Chunbi jaze. Chunbi means ready. Jaze means stance or posture. How you carry yourself. So ready stance. Feet are open slightly. Hands are lightly closed in front of your body. And this is your ready position. So we'll review. Attention. Bow. This is when you're ready for your instructor or whoever. Shake out those hands. Hana, dual, set, net, das. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Korean. In and out. Hana, dual, set, net, das. Why do we do this? Why do we do all these exercises? To warm up. Get your blood circulating. Get your heart running. Set, das. The other way. Hana, dual, set, net, das. Across. Hana, dual, set, net, and das. Hands on your hips. Big circles with your hips. Hana, dual, set, net, das. The other way. Hana, dual, set, net, das. And your head. Hana, dual, set, net, das. The other way. Hana, dual, set, net, and das. It's very important when you're rotating your head that your body is staying still. It's important when you rotate your hips that your head stays in the center. Big difference. We're doing this or we're doing this, but we really shouldn't be doing this. It's not wrong. It's just a different exercise. We're not doing that today. Feet together, nice and close. Hands are going to be on your knees, and your knees are now straight. If you look at my knees, they're very straight. Okay? You're going to do a semicircle to your left. It's going to go like this, and it's going to push back hard. And again, and again. Now go the other way. Around and push. Around and push. One more time. Now, instead of doing that, we're going to bend your knees, open them, and push them back. Bend, open, and back. It's called inside out. And this way, and one more. Now, open your feet about shoulder width apart. And take your left arm and bring it all the way up. And stretch all the way over. And reach, 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 reach. If your arm can touch your ear, that's even better. Set, net, and das. And now we do the other side. Everything we do, both sides. And over and over and over. Get that arm over as far as you can. Good job. And then back. So let's go on to a middle punch. We're going to do our kicks in a moment, so loosen up our upper body a little more. Middle punch. Chungdan, Kungkyuk. Chungdan means middle area. Kungkyuk means attack. In your case, we'll call it a punch, a middle punch. It means middle attack. So today, open your feet really big like you're riding a big horse. And it's not good to be standing like this because if you're straight, you fall off your horse. You literally want to hold the horse with your thighs. So you bend down a little bit. Now your left hand, roll the fingers in, thumb under the bottom. Okay? I don't know how much you can see that. I'm going to bring it a little closer for you. Roll your hand, your fingers, and get your thumb under the bottom. See, it's not inside. That's going to hurt. It's not like this. That's going to stick out. It's under the bottom, tucked in. All right. Now from here, that's going to go chungdan area. We just talked about chungdan, kung kyuk, middle punch. So we're going to go middle area. Your middle area is your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is about an inch down from where your ribs meet. Okay. So whoever's with you can help show you what it is. You can't get hit there. It hurts. It's very, very soft area. All right. Sensitive. Up here, big difference. Here you can't down you can go to, but not in that middle area. That's where you want to focus on. Now bring this hand back, and we're going to punch it and switch our hands to that spot. And switch your hands to that spot when I count. The reason I'm doing this slow right now is I want you to understand that one hand can't do the work and the other one just sort of hang. No, we have to exchange our hands. So if your left hand's out, your right hand's back, if you watch what happens here, both of them move at the same time and they meet even, elbows are at your body, and then they exchange again. And then they repeat that process and they exchange again. This hand does not turn until the elbow meets the body. Till the elbow meets the body. That's when the most power comes off your body, at this point. Right now, switch your hands, and we're going to count together. You count with me, please. Let's say hana, dual, set, net, dasit. Now let's say key up just to yell. Say key up. Key up is an exhaustive energy. It just means to yell. Now we did chungdan. Let's do sangdan area. If this is hadan area, this is chungdan area. What is sangdan area? This is middle. What's this? It's high area. So if you notice, I can just see over my knuckles. That's really where you should be. This fist should be your own nose and mouth height, not up here, because you don't want to practice punching something up that high. Bring it to your own nose mouth height for consistency. All it is consistency. We don't expect you to hit anybody ever. All right, this is for practice. Now from here, the exchange is going to be the same, but we're going up to here now. Ready? Hana, dual, set, net, dasit, and add that key up now. Key up. Excellent job. Okay, so we did a nice middle punch. How about we do a high block now? Again, we're just warming up with our own martial arts techniques. High block, sangdan, maki. Now, kung kyuk, if you noticed before that word kung kyuk means attack. Now you're going to see the word maki, which means to block. Okay, high is sangdan, maki is to block. So we're going to do what? High block. Exactly. Okay. In that picture, you'll notice that the tiger, by the way, his name is Youngie. Youngie, we named him Youngie many years ago. Youngie means courage. All right. Youngie, courage or brave energy. All right. That's his name. All right. He's my tiger. So Youngie is doing a high block. But Youngie in that picture is doing a front stance. Looks like this. Instead of the horse stance we use with the middle punch and the high punch, we're using a front stance now. So you can either put something on the floor so your front foot's a little bigger than your back foot. You could just open your feet a little bigger, but these shouldn't be in line and they shouldn't be too wide. So if you start at chunbi, ready, and just take that any leg you like. Today we're going to start with your left. Just put it back. You're in a front stance. Make sure this knee is bent enough so you really can't see your toes, but not past the 90-degree angle. This is a 90-degree angle, here to here. Okay? So we want to make sure that this is here. We do high block. Bring this up over your head now. This is a 45-degree angle. What's a 45-degree angle? It's like a piece of pizza, piece of pie. All right? Looks like this. Looks like this. Okay? Looks like this. All right? We're not going to be here because this is going to hurt. Somebody hits you, it's going to hurt. We want to make sure whatever you block, you're going to make sure you deflect it, make sure it goes away from your body. So from here, we're going to bring this hand across the block what? Our solar plexus so we don't get hurt. And we're going to switch our hand. We're going to block our solar plexus. We're going to switch our hand. Let's try that. Ready? Cross and up. Hana. Bring this one down. Dual. Bring the other one down. Set. Bring the other one down. Net. Bring the other one down. Dasit. And then one more with a key up again. Key up. We always like to balance our body out So we switch our legs one more time. This is a different stance now, right? We start adding upper and lower parts of our body, all right? This hand's up on a 45. Prepare here now, all right? Hana, dual, set, net, dasit. Now you're going to hear the word borrow. Borrow. Borrow simply means to return. Go back to where you began, which is always with your instructor and teaching is chunbi, getting ready again, all right? The nice thing about the video today is if I move too fast for you or I'm too slow for you, or you just like to review it again, you can go back and play it repeatedly until you get exactly what you missed out of it, or you want to review it. It's like anything else. I do it all the time. I review all the time, all right? So we did a high block. We did a middle punch. Let's add a low block. There's that maki again. That's that block. The hadan means low. So we have sangdan, chungdan, and finally hadan maki. Notice his feet are opened at the front stance. You notice this bend here in his knee, right? And his hand is like over his knee, so he blocks away from his body. Let's do that really quick. So you're gonna have your same stance, front foot, knee bent, hands over your knee, not over here, not over here. Why is that? You just did a block. You're blocking somebody from actually kicking you. If you stop here, what happens? They can still hit you. If you stop here, what happens? They can still hit you. The idea is a sweeping motion away from your body and stop even with your legs, so whatever you block passes your body, all right? Now we prepare again. Why with two hands? Gotta block that solar plexus. This hand is now, make sure you can see me, to know you're doing this correctly, this hand should go down your arm, in my case, my uniform, down your arm and stop, the other one comes back. So you can almost hear that friction, all right? Otherwise, if you don't bring this straight down, you tend to go like this. You missed everything, all right? You miss everything. So do you want to miss everything, or do you want to make sure you block everything? From here, in case it hits you anywhere here, you block around. You block around, okay? That's a little more technical, and you're going to get better, so you're going to appreciate learning it the correct way the first time. So prepare here, bring this hand down and bring the hand back. That's hana. Prepare again. We're not going to switch on this one because it's a little more confusing. We'll switch our feet in a moment. Ready? Dual, set, prepare again, net, and das. Now we're going to switch our feet so it's less confusing for you. Now this hand, which is your left in your mirror image here, this is going to be down the same way. We're blocking away from our body. This here is going to go down. Now, remember, this is very common. This is very common. My section here is all open. That's not good. It needs to be closed. So if you can get your elbow almost to your other elbow, that's usually a really good preparation. All right. Drop this hand down, bring the other one back. Hana. Other side. Dual, set, net, das. Let's try this side now. I know I messed you up. That's okay. That's how you're going to learn. You need to be able to do both sides, even if it's uncomfortable. Drop this one down, bring this one back. Try it again. Dual, set, net, and das it. And borrow. You hear that term borrow again? That's our ready position. Here. Bow. Why? We completed something. We thank each other. Last one we're going to do with these upper extremities is side punches. This is wing jin, kung kyuk. Wing jin means a side advance, all right? Kung kyuk means attack. There's our punch again. We don't normally punch in this position stationary. We usually do it moving, but for your sake, we're going to show you this way online. So we're here, all right? So all we're going to do is look where we're going. That's really important. You look where you're going to go. I'm turning my head. Push your hand to that direction. You may not have seen me, so why don't you look at me first and punch this way. Hana, again, dual, again, set, again, net, one more time, das. Now I want you to look before we move. Look first. Shisun means eye focus. So shisun this way, hana. Shisun the other way, dual. Shisun the other way, set. Shisun the other way, net. Shisun the other way, das it. Shisun the other way, and with her key up this time. Key up. Borrow. Again, Baro is return. Just go back to where you began. In this case, it's chunbi. All right? Chip is attention. Chumret is bow or thank you. All right? So let's go back to chunbi. Let's do a few kicks. That's what we're here for today. So we're going to start off with intermediate position for our kick. We have an intermediate for every kick we do. We have an intermediate for every hand technique, whether it's a defense or an offense that we do. Everything we do has some kind of connection to your core or your hip. It's called hoodie. Hoodie in Korean means twisting action or hit the center of your body. So it's going to be apchanaki chungan jaze. Okay, apchanaki is your front snap kick. Chungan means intermediate posture. All right, jaze means stance. All right, so you're going to have an intermediate for a kick now. So we're going to come back to here. Instead of having a front set, we're going to stand in a regular position here. Hands are up for balance and protection. Take your left leg and pick your knee up high. Your toes are going to be up because that's actually the contact area of your foot. Hands up. Stand on one leg. Try not to wobble. Hana, dual, set, net, das. Now, you guys can stay longer than that. That's even better. Sometimes I like to challenge us. Oh, I lost my clock. Oh, no, I got it. Sometimes I like to challenge everybody with a timer. You guys should do this yourself. You guys have timers. You put it on and see if you can do 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then try and beat your score, beat your time every day, again, and again. So you might get, each second you might have your leg up. You could do 30 seconds, like you do 60 seconds. Try and challenge somebody at home. Try the other side now. Challenge somebody at home with this. Hana, dual, up, set, net, das. Now, why do we pick our leg up like that? Because if you're going to do a kick, your leg needs to be up nice and high. In order to get your leg up high, your knee has to be high. Wherever your height of your knee is where your foot's going to go out. That's the extension and height of your leg, your final approach. So from here, we have our bag. Why? Makes you pick your knee up. So if you're going to kick over this and you don't pick your knee up, that's what you're going to do. That's not what we want. That means your toes got kicked. That means you hurt your toes, all right? So from here, we want to pick your knee up like we spoke about, kick, bring it back, and put it down. We're going to make that a 4 count. This is going to be hana, dual, set, and net, all right? That's a little more challenging, requires a little more balance and a lot more control of your body. But it's a good way to learn because the more you do that, the faster you do that, the more effective your kick is going to be, all right? And safer is going to be for you. You don't want to kick your toes, all right? So bring it up, out, back, and down. Good balance. Good balance requires your supporting leg to be slightly bent, all right? Let's go to 5. Hana, dual, set, net, and das. Try the other leg now. Ready? Up again. Hana, dual, set, net, das. Again, everything we do has got a beginning, an intermediate, and a completion. All right? This is my beginning, this is my intermediate, and then we're going to finally have your completion. Okay? So let's bring it up and kick over that target. Put your knee up nice and high. If you don't have anything at home, that's okay. Just try and kick over something, maybe a chair, maybe a pillow on the floor. Just try and be a little more understanding of the fact that you need to kick higher so you don't kick low. And we don't kick people or things or items. We don't kick anything. We're kicking over it. We're not kicking this. And for anybody that's there to help you out and have you hold something to kick, my suggestion is you make sure it's something that's very soft, it's consistent, it's the same one all the time. Otherwise, you will find that we are kicking all kinds of things in our house we're not supposed to kick. I prefer you to not kick that. You're also welcome to come here anytime you'd like. I'm right here in Westfield. Socially distanced already. Spots are on the floor. We're ready to go. We're ready to go as soon as the government lets us open. All right? Let's do our kick now. Enough of me talking. Ready? Hana. Bring it up higher. Dual. Set. Net. One more. Kia. There's that kia. We always have that kia. Yell. Scream. That is not a number. That is not a part of a count. That's an exhaustive energy. You see people in the movies, on TV fighting and screaming and yelling. What are they doing? They're distracting their partner or opponent. They're also breathing. they're contracting their stomach muscles, so if they get hit, you have to breathe. Everything you do, breathing is involved, including your meditation. When we sat down, the first thing we did in this video, we sat down for Mukhyam meditation. You clear your mind, you relax, all right? It's just that we have to breathe. That's the most important time to be breathing, all right? Inside outside kicks, a circle. All we're gonna do is we're gonna do a circle over something. I put this here to show you that we're actually crossing what we call midline. The center line of your body is midline. Let's just say this is it, inside. This is outside. If I was gonna do inside out, my leg would have to cross the inside of my body, the center line, and go over. If I was gonna do outside to in, we would cross the outside of my body and then coming down like this, all right? Not the wrong kick, just a different kick. We're doing inside out, a little more challenging, but I like to be a little harder on you than soft. Hands up for balance and protection. Starting with which leg is this for you? Your right, my left, your right. Let's go. Hana, dual, set, net. One more, das it. What do we say after that? Here, kia. Other leg, other leg. All right, we're gonna go now with your left leg. Hands are still up. Hana, dual, set, net, das it. One more, kia. And there's that borrow, return, okay? Try a different kick. There's so many kicks to do. There's a front kick, there's a back kick, there's a side kick, there's an inside, outside, inside. There's jumps to every single thing we do as well as jumps, spinning, and spinning around kicks, all right? So we're not gonna do that because I don't think, number one, you have enough space in your house, plus I like it to be safe. And that needs to have some formal instruction and some good footing so you don't get hurt. Back kick, it's called dwi chagi. Dwi means back, chagi means kick, dwi chagi. So we're gonna, you stand like this if you'd like, all right? I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see exactly what's happening. We said everything had an intermediate position, so does this. Back kick has a prep. This is bent, this is gonna go straight back and then come back down, all right? So we're gonna count with a back kick, ready? Hana. Now remember one thing, I really need you to extend that leg to here. Extend, pull back and put it down. That's not a back kick, that's not a back kick. That's a back kick. Ready? Hana. Balance. Dual. Set. Net. Kia. Dasa. I made Dasa the key up today. On that one anyway. Turn the other way. Other side. All right. For you, this is going to be your right side. Doesn't really matter. Just repeat. Ready? Hands are up. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. That's it. Kia, kia. And borrow. So, what did we learn today? We learned about how to begin a class. We didn't finish yet, but it's the same as the beginning. You start off with attention. You're really listening. Collect yourself. Pay attention to what's being told to you by your teachers. All right? In this case, we thank each other by doing this. We did our ready stance, which is chunbi. This means we're ready to work. If you're in school, you're sitting at your desk, you're ready to work. You're not laying down like this, okay? So for us as martial artists, we are always ready here. Yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Ready to go. No talking, no anything. We just move, okay? So a little bit of a recap here. We have our chariot, which is our attention. Chariot. You already know your bow, your ready stance, your middle punch. You guys are on your way to being good martial artists, and if you've trained with me already, you know what that is. You already know I'm strict. Let's do one roll of the dice. We're going to do one thing before you go. One thing before you go. And we don't need anything. You don't need to do anything on your end, but watch me and follow what I tell you to do. It corresponds with these words here. If you can't read them, you can't see them, I'm going to tell you what they are. Normally, I'd have my students here online throw the die up with me. When it lands on a number, we pick what it landed on, and that's what we do. That's what we do. I'm going to throw for you, but you're going to throw your hands up in the air with me, all right? I can't see you, so don't cheat. Everybody hold like this. Just put your hands out. If you have something in your house you want to throw up in the air, maybe a pillow, nothing big, nothing heavy. All you're gonna do is throw it up in the air and let it hit the ground like I'm throwing the dice. And when this bounces to a number, we're gonna finish up with whatever that says. Ready, set, go, throw. Oh, hold on, my dice is rolling around the room. Let me go get it, let me go get it. Oh, landed on number, what number is that? Can you guys count that for me? 1, 2. In Korean, it's going to be hana, dual. 1, 2. 2 over here says squats and hold. Squats and hold. So we're going to do 30 seconds of squatting and holding to make your thighs strong. All right? So just like me, you're going to hold your hands up. You're going to bend your knees like this, and we're going to go for 30 seconds. Ready? Set. Don't wobble and don't cheat. Go. Come on, guys. Hold it up. Your hands are up now. There's no leaning. There's no bending. There's no moving around. There's no, oh, don't do that. Stay like this. It's going to make you nice and strong. You want to be a strong martial artist? We're in these stances for a long time. You don't know how long you have to stay like that in a real situation. So you practice now. And what do we have left? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Awesome job, everybody. Awesome job. Let's finish up with attention. Show you. Bow, camera. Anjo. Anjo means sitting. Now from here, your legs are going to be crossed. Pull them in tight, really tight, back straight. Hands lightly closed on your knees, eyes closed. Meditation. Bakjam. Hana, dual, set, net, dasan. Eyes open, or I could say baro. It means go back to where you were, which was sitting here with your eyes open. Again, roll your legs behind you, use one hand for assistance, put it in front of you, and push off and stand up. Show you. I want to thank you for this segment. I enjoyed being with you, and I look forward to seeing you next week for ESY, Extended School Year. Kamsahamnida. Remember, kamsahamnida means thank you, sir, with honorable. Bye-bye.